2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. So here's Portland's starting group. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Drew Holiday out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Outside Wembanyama. Shoots over Klingon. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Pass to Klingon to the right side. Holiday against Castle from behind the arc. Henderson for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
Fox. It's good.
A 6'3" point guard. Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Henderson, the pass to Avdia. We played just over a minute here in the first. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Fox outside. And a nice finish on the layup. Fox has gotten a second bucket on the night.
And there's a bit of the explosiveness from Fox. Really tough to contain there around the rim.
Outside Holiday. Avdia outside. Pass to Kamara. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Takes a step back. Here's an 8-footer. Shot's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 5.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Fox surveying the D. Pass to Castle. Let's go with a 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
3-pointer, Fox. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Avdia. There's the drive. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Wembanyama, screen on Avdia. Castle for 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Holiday. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, we know Holiday can do damage from outside the arc, which is why the defense has to be right up on him.
Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Klingon. San Antonio again can't hit.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Avdia. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Outside Barnes. Here's Castle. Banked it in off the glass.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Love comes in for Henderson. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Avdia. Rebound by San Antonio.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Puts it up. Misses off the left iron. Portland trailing here. To the paint. Here's Klingon. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, be careful. Klingon kid bring down the house.
1:06 left in the opening quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Avdia with it. No made baskets yet. Outside for Grant. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, Grant knocking that shot down, and you see why his coaches are encouraging him to take that.
On the wing, Bryant for 3. He can't get it to go. Love passes to Avdia. From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Trailblazers. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Johnson. And it's Champagnie at power forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Fox out left to the wing. Cornett passes to Johnson. Now Fox. Offensive rebound. Back to Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. They set the pick. Harper passes to Champagnie. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Grant's shot is off. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Fox. Inside. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Fox. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Sissoko. Basket counts. Sissoko's got his first 2 points. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Krejci. Avdia comes in for Sissoko. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Love. Wembanyama, screen on Henderson to the inside. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Off the outside. Pass to Kamara. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Grant's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Harper. Outside Wembanyama. 3-pointer. Ooh, Wembanyama Wembanyama, just too good.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Timeout called, Portland. For the Blazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Williams, and Holiday subbed in for Grant. On defense, San Antonio, they double him with Wembanyama. Avdia passes to Holiday. Back to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. The 3-ball. No good. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Down low. Pass to Champagny. The 3 is up. Holiday grabs the miss. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
For San Antonio, Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Fox. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Wembanyama. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Holiday. Henderson outside. Again, the miss by Portland. San Antonio shooting just 38% in this quarter. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. 1:24 left in the first half. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Portland leading. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Holiday. Inside is Kamara. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Well, San Antonio shooting 41% in this game. And Harper gets it to go.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
Off the outside. There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Castle. Rejected by Klingon.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
Avdia, good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
On the wing, Vassell. From downtown. Portland with a rebound. It's Avdia on the wing. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Portland ahead, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Thanks, as always.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Henderson out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Fox. Over Holiday. And it's Fox missing. And here's Henderson. Wide open. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Castle outside. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Castle's got his second basket on the night.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Here's Portland now. Pass to Klingon. Portland moving it around. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
What body control with a defender right in his face. You can't do it any better than that.
Fox against Henderson. From outside the arc. The shot comes out.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the wing, Fox, defended by Henderson. Vassell outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Avdia against Vassell. Back to Holiday. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The 3 from Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of the run. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Henderson against Fox. On the wing, Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Avdia. Here's Vassell. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
And the Trailblazers call time here. Champagny, he's checked in for Barnes. And also a switch here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. Blazers trail by 6. Henderson left side. Over Fox. No good off the front rim.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Vassell outside. Here's Champagny. No points so far. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shoots a fadeaway. Grant's shot is off.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Well, that happens sometimes. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
Fox for three. The three ball is good for Fox.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that one's good. Henderson's got 9.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Oh, swiped away. He's got a clear path. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Champagny shot is off. Blazers trail by 5. Grant's shot is off. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Over Henderson. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. To the inside. There's the three. Rebounded by Champagny.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wembanyama. Portland grabs the miss. Kamara into the lane. Three-pointer. Holiday hits the trifecta. Holiday's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And you can't let Holiday get lined up from anywhere on the arc, including in the corner.
Fox outside. Lets the three fly. No good that time. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Spurs out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Harper. Luke Cornett out there with Johnson. And it's Champagny at the 4-man spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Fox. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Portland moving it around. On the wing, Grant. They set a pick. Right wing. Here's Sissoko. No good with the triple. San Antonio leading by 4. Now Johnson. Pass to Cornett. From deep, Harper. Gets rebounded by Grant.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Avdia, good.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Fox. Driving inside. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Timeout, Trailblazers. And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen to Portland's head coach talking to his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Clock at 6. Clingan with a screen. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. That three's off the mark. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. It's stolen by Fox. Pass to Champagny. To to the paint. Oh, deflected. Now Avdia uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Denny Avdia.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Fox with the ball. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
It's about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And it's Love missing. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Wembanyama. From downtown. Oh, the shot is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Sissoko. Now here's Klingon. Love outside. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Spurs lead by 4. Wembanyama. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Timeout, Trailblazers. Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Castle subbed in for Harper. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Drew Holiday comes in for Sissoko, and it's Henderson in for Love. They trail by 6. Avdia. Bucket is good!
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Fox. The shot from 20 feet out. Shot's no good. Blazers trail by 4. With the step back. Gets it to go.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Castle. Rejected by Klingon. Now Avdia to take the lead. Nope. Castle against Holiday. Yes, sir! Count it!
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
Vassell against Avdia. Now Henderson. 6 to shoot. For 3. Can't get it.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Here's Castle. Vassell outside. And an intentional foul right there. Fox fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. 4-point game. Yes, sir!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Graham, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. And if they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Castle. Castle pulls it down. Fox jams it home.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
For reporter Ali LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.